just maybe a little deviation, but the RSS actually goes on beating the drum, if you like, that all the word Hindu actually includes Muslims and includes Christians, and what you classified as outsider um, mentality, if you like, people who will not coexist with the civilizational values. What is there a comment you have on that?
Don't have to take it very seriously, because firstly, they believe in the ground operation. They don't believe in technical definitions. They don't care the definition is accurate. Think whatever works, works. So I would not actually give too much of weightage to the convenience definitions. It is a convenience definition. But secondly, they are not very wrong in that when you talk of their position about the church or the Muslims, they basically say your loyalty needs to be to the land. Then it doesn't matter what you follow. This is also basically what the Marathas or any other Hindu empire had been telling the Abrahamic. From this position, uh, are they insiders? Yes. Are they insiders of this land? They are insiders of the land. Again, Savarkar's distinction comes, right? Do they have this as only the fatherland or the holy land? Obviously, it is not their holy land. It is only their fatherland. So they have a divided loyalty that is accepted everywhere. It's not as if we have to now debate that. Question is, what is the solution to it? And how do you make them feel part of this land? How do you not alienate them? Because as persons, they are persons. It's not as if there is one ideology making them behave in a certain way. So you also need to, while you require the clarity to deal with the problem, you also need to make bridges in a way that problem becomes solvable, that assimilation becomes solvable, possible in a long term. How is it done? Is this the correct definition or not? Yeah, it is an open question. You can debate on it. But in itself, you don't have to really go into the definition and call it wrong. Because I don't think they are actually trying to give a definition there. They're just using convenience. You need some way to tell them that you belong to this land, but you believe in an ideology that is making you non-assimilative. How do you convey this? I think they have taken this terminology, which may not be accurate. I believe it will evolve over time. They will also change their definition.
And so help me again. So you're saying that this definition of both Hindutva Swarajya and say the idea that outsider or alien value systems, to make them at least have some loyalty to the holy land, if you like. So is it more a political thing? Is it more a political boundary? Is it to the land, or is it to the spiritual values? Because the moment you call it holy, it becomes holy because of the spiritual value systems, because of the Shakta Pithas, of the Jyotirlingas, of the sacredness of the Indian geography, which cannot be separated from the spirituality.
Yeah, but that part is clear. I think that this is treated as holy land only by the pagans is pretty clear. I don't think there is any confusion there. The others, the Abrahamics who live here, they only have this as their fatherland, not as a holy land.
So, what is the vision of Hindu Rashtra? Not vision. I don't want to get into your communication of the solution and all of that, but say the RSS idea of that if you are in India, you're a Hindu, and so they are basically trying to say that at least have your loyalty to the fatherland, and
Yes.
do not have split loyalties which actually look to areas outside of the political boundaries of India as also your brethren.
Yes, and like saying you should have a Indian church which has loyalties to India, it should not be sponsored from external countries. All these sorts of things.
Okay.
So these are basically their asks. Same with the Islamic thing. Don't be a colony of Arabs inside India. Be Indian Muslims.